donated ng mga hindi nating kaibigan. Computer systems, donate ng mga hindi nating kaibigan. So, kailangan palitan natin yan. So, in same reference with the AFP and the DND, if you need also equipment to replace whatever existing equipment that you think is compromised, we shall be ready to fund the same. Di po tayo pumayag na mabuli tayo ng ating kapitbahay sa norte. We are here to support you, and you'll see a drastic difference in your budget come December. We can also get like new materials, brand new condition from our allies, and they're very willing in all my meetings, Mr. Chairman, with all the different members of the diplomatic corps, lalo na yung mga allies natin. Excited na sila magbigay ng defense equipment that are like brand new, but good bang for the buck. Ika nga. If we really truly want to defend our country and our seas, we must support their budget. We will have another meeting after this. We're going to support, through the efforts of the Senate, an increase in their budget, especially in the defense spending. So, hindi ko lang babanggitin anong bibili natin. Di po tayo... Okay, thank you very much. Maraming salamat, Mr. Chairman. First of all, I'd like to give a pleasant good morning to my IGSO. Kinakapatid ko to, si Secretary Gilbert Chodoro. And of course to the men and women of the Armed Forces led by General Browner. It's good to see all of you, the good men and women, as well as the intelligence services that are here today in the Department of Defense. I'd like to thank our chairperson, who's the best man to head this budget deliberations of the Department of Defense. I'd like to put on record my 100% support to the department and to the AFP, men and women of the AFP. We're fully committed. And the reason being is that they're fully committed to support and defend our country, and no matter what it takes, with their lives even. And being protectors of our country and our people, I salute all of you for making those ultimate sacrifices. Hindi po tayo nagkukulang sa puso at tapang. And but you know, my dear friends, the courage can only take us so far. And that is why, if we really truly want to defend our country and our seas, we must support their budget. And not only the budget that they have now, ako, Mr. Chairman, we will have another meeting after this. We're going to support, through the efforts of the Senate, an increase in their budget, especially in the defense spending. So, hindi ko lang babanggitin anong bibili natin for obvious reasons. But you have our commitment, Secretary, Generals. You have the commitment that we already discussed it on a caucus, that we are going to allot a large chunk of additional funding for the AFP and the DND. So rest assured, at the proper time, we will be meeting with you all in executive session on where we will be adding the funds. Pero hindi po tayo pumayag na mabuli tayo, no, ng ating kapitbahay sa norte. And because of that, we hear you loud and clear. We need more defense spending in our modernization budget. So yun lamang po, Mr. Chairman. Mahaba ito, hindi ko na papatagalin itong speech to. From the heart na lang, we are here to support you. And you'll see a drastic difference in your budget come December. Maraming salamat po. Mr. Chairman, I'm glad I forgot to mention that earlier in my opening speech. As part of our assistance to the Armed Forces, to the Department of Defense, we are going to fast track the amendments to the Procurement Act. We always say this, my dear Secretary, my dear brother here, we always say what is the cheapest is never the best for the Armed Forces. Kasi ayaw po natin mahulog sa aeroplanong mahulog galing sa langit, and we want to make sure that all the equipment that you get is the best for our AFP. And not necessarily that the best is always brand new. We can also get like new materials, brand new condition from our allies, and they're very willing in all my meetings, Mr. Chairman, with all the different members of the diplomatic corps, lalo na yung mga allies natin. Excited na sila magbigay ng defense equipment that are like brand new, but good bang for the buck. Ika nga, talagang ma-maximize natin yung pera bibiling equipment. So, Mr. Secretary, we commit. Senator Sani Angara is in charge of that. He's going to fast-track it. We're hoping that by December, we will approve the amendment to the law para next year ma-implement na natin. Thank you, Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you, Senate President.
To add also, Mr. Chairperson, it will also allow us to acquire locally manufactured items which are being sold abroad, which we cannot buy because of the modernization law.
Thank you. And I
Mr.
think, Mr.
Chairman,
Chair, before
Chairman.
siguro the Secretary answers, I think if you need
Yes,
more
sir.
budget because we need to have to strengthen our surveillance and reconnaissance. Kasi ayaw natin yung nangyari in the past na pagising natin, ang dami na palang isla,
Yes, sir.
ang dami na ng militia vessels na napabayaan natin. And I think we really have to strengthen our reconnaissance and surveillance assets. No?
Sir, we will submit the itemized request for augmentation of our CIF, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Any more, Senator? Probably I'll just we'll just listen later. Ayaw naman natin sabihin confidential, Mr. Chair, yung Horizon 3 what encompasses, but be rest assured that we will definitely support, again yung shift natin, Mr. Chair, to the external, be rest assured that your Senate under the leadership of Senate President Zubiri will be talagang very, very supportive, especially in this situation that we are in right now. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Also on your cybersecurity, Ikso, yung cybersecurity natin, we have to, I realized when I went to other agencies, ang dami palang donated ng mga hindi nating kaibigan. Ang daming equipment na donate. I realized, wala dito yung PNP. When I went to the PNP's 120th anniversary, 125th anniversary, may pinakita silang slide. Computer systems, donate ng mga hindi nating kaibigan. So, kailangan palitan natin yan. So, in same reference with the AFP and the DND, if you need also equipment to replace whatever existing equipment that you think is compromised, we shall be ready to fund the same.
Thank you, Mr. Senate President. We will take up the issue in the Executive Caucus later, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Sir, meron lang question na hindi nasagot ito last budget hearing. This pertains to the EDCA sites. Baka itatanong ito uli sa plenary.
Yes, sir.
Who pays for the utilities like electricity and water?
Each one
Dun sa
pays
mga-
his own, sir.
So ang Amerikano nagbabayad sa kanila,
Kung sa side po nila,
sa
yes.
side nila.
Tanggalin at putulin